Hey guys, my name is Ingrid and welcome to iThinker. For those who are new to my channel, welcome to a new Travel Sunday video. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing all of my tips to plan a vacation to Greece. This is the country that won this week Instagram story survey. If you're not following me on Instagram, check it out so you can participate and you can tell me which country you might want me to do in the upcoming weekends. Before you can plan a trip to Greece, there are 6 elements you must consider. So let me explain all of them to you. The first one is to define your itinerary. This means you have to select which cities and which islands you might want to visit. If you're doing a quick trip, then you probably want to stay 3 to 4 days in each place. However, if you're staying there for longer, you are some of the lucky people in this world. When I went to Greece, I believe I stayed 3 days in Athens, 4 days in Santorini, and then 3 days in Mykonos, so it was probably 3 days in each one of them. But 3 to 4 days will do it. I feel like I would have loved to stay a week more in Santorini just because it was so relaxing. But depending on the budget that you have and the time that you're allowed to take vacations, then you can start to plan your vacation. The second tip is to define the length of the stay. We have selected that we want to go to Athens, to Santorini, and to Mykonos. And we've decided that we're going to stay 3 days in each one of them. So that means that you need 9 days just to be in Greece. However, you have to consider that you're going to be traveling either from the US or from Latin America or from Asia. So it's gonna take you 2 days. That means you're going to need to take an 11-day trip vacation to go to Greece. The third tip is to book your plane tickets. Basically, you just need to get to Europe for you to be able to get to Athens. And I'm going to give you one of my secret tips right now. So if you're enjoying this video, please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can continue to receive all of my updates and be one of the first ones to see the video once I upload them every Sunday and Thursday. Alright, I live in Dallas. Flying from Dallas to Athens, it's gonna be around $1,400. This is not including all of the flights that I'm going to have to take within the country. So we can expect a $1,500 to a $1,550 budget just on plane tickets, which is a lot for me. But what you can do is that you can fly from Dallas to a different country in Europe. So what I usually do is that I go to Google Flights and I check which country in Europe is the cheapest for the days that I've selected that I want to travel. Here's the tip. You must plan your vacation 4 months in advance. I'm assuming that I would love to take a trip to Athens in May. So the vacation I'm going to be sharing with you is May 22nd to June 2nd. If I leave May 22nd from Dallas to London and I return June 2nd from London to Dallas, that is a 600 flight, which is a lot cheaper than 1,400. Once you are in London, you can stay 1 day in London and the next day you can fly to Athens. If you book your plane tickets 4 months in advance, you're probably going to find tickets for less than $50 with different companies around Europe. However, if you're planning 2 months in advance, just like I am right now, you are going to find tickets for $150, no more than $200. So right now, if I were to fly May 24th from London to Athens, that would be $150. So right now our budget is $750 just for us going from Dallas to London, London to Athens. Once you're in Athens, you will want to go to a different place. So maybe we want to go to Santorini. What I will do is that I will fly at night. It can be from $50 to $150. If you plan in advance, you'll find the cheapest ones. Right now, it's $128. So basically, if you fly from Athens to Santorini or to Mykonos, it's gonna be $128. But once you are in Santorini or Mykonos, which is the last stop of your trip, then you'll need to get a one-way ticket so you can go back to London on the 1st, sleep on London on the 1st, and then leave to the US on the 2nd. That will give you 9 days, 8 nights in Greece. and the 2 other days so you can travel back and forth. All of the flights that I mentioned you are going to total up to $880. This is 2 months in advance. If I would have looked for a flight 4 months in advance, we would be talking about $700 for a vacation in Greece. Alright, the fourth thing you need to consider is accommodation. And you might save money depending on the place that you stay. In Athens, we stay in the Monastiraki Square. It's a very beautiful area and you can see the Acropolis from there. It has live music at night. It also has amazing restaurants. If you're going to Athens, check 360 Degrees. This is a place that my friend got recommended and I honestly love the food. I feel like it's the best food I've had in my entire life. It was just amazing. I think I had lamb and chicken, but it was so sweet and so good that I would totally travel to Greece just to have that meal. In Santorini, we stay in a villa in Ia, and this is where most of the fun happens, where you see the beautiful views and you will get to explore really the island and just get to relax. If you were to stay outside of this region, then you're going to encounter traffic because the traffic in Santorini is big. I think it's even worse than in LA. It's really, really bad, especially when people are coming for sunrise or when people are trying to leave after sunset. So if you just want to avoid all of that and you want to walk rather than paying for a taxi or a bus, then you're going to be safe by staying in Ia. And in Mykonos, you can look into different Airbnbs. This is what we did in every single place that we visited. Always look for Airbnbs, whichever is cheaper and gives you a safe accommodation will work for you. The fifth one is transportation. This one connects with the fourth one because basically if you stay in Ia, you will save a lot of money because you won't need transportation unless you're going back and forth to the airport, and that's probably going to be a $30 ticket. In Mykonos, you will need a car. You will probably need to rent a motorbike or you can take the bus, whichever works for you. But honestly, I don't recommend walking. It's not very safe and it's super hot. I tried it and I did not enjoy that part. So I would rather recommend you to take the bus or look into renting a car if that's a possibility within your budget. And in Athens, you have the flexibility to use the metro. However, if you stay in Monastiraki, you can walk everywhere and you'll enjoy it so much. It's just a beautiful city to explore. And the final item in this list is to budget and your money. I will recommend you to take euros from here to there. It's gonna be so much cheaper if you get them from your bank. Also, if you qualify for a credit card, look into getting a travel credit card. I honestly love traveling with a travel credit card because I don't get any foreign fees and I can easily use my credit card overseas without incurring into any problems. However, if this is not in your possibilities, take some euros with you. You'll save so much money by doing this rather than getting it over there because you get some ATM fees, or you might run into the problem that there are no ATMs in the island so you won't have money. That happened to me. So I will recommend you to be safe rather than be sorry. In order for you to budget, if you're going with more people, it's gonna make it so much easier on you because you can split the accommodation and the transportation fees. As for food, you will find different prices. Santorini, of course, is pricey. Athens, it will be more budget reasonable. Even Mykonos, it's also pricey because this is like the island where all of the artists and all of the famous people go to party. So you might run into someone famous while you're there. So that makes it a little bit more pricey for you to eat, but you can find ways to manage it. As long as you plan well in advance, you'll be able to go to your dream vacation. If you're traveling to Greece and you found my tips very helpful, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So all you need to do is click in the red button and you'll join the iPinker family. If you're not following me on Instagram, you can also find me as ipinker_. And if you want any more tips, make sure to leave those in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoy this week, and I'll see you next Sunday with a new travel tip. Bye guys!